Hey, yo, what's going on? But once again, bros, women, bronies, and pegasisters, the one, the only, of course, Mr. Nintendo Sony Free 2011, aka Criticism Guide 2009. You guys know the rest of the intro. Before I begin, definitely check out freenetwork.com and, of course, Sharpedo Network Studios out now. If any people want a professional channel and banner and their design or picture for you, I'll put both their links to their official YouTube page and official website down below. And best partnership I ever had, obviously. Nothing new there. And Google them if you don't care about it. Mine as well. Just give them a listen to. So, without further ado, let's get this started. And before I begin, I just gonna give a special, not really a huge shout out because a lot of you people might know who he is. He's got about 30K subs. He used to have way more than that. I think he had 100,000 at one point, but he lost a lot of his subscribers. I guess because he took like a 3-4 month vacation. So even when you're on the top that big, it just goes to show you, no matter how big you are on YouTube, sometimes not every subscriber, unfortunately, is loyal. Some they'll just leave if you're not constantly posting videos every day like I am, you know. But anyways, yeah, JPR98. I talked about this kid before. Really cool little kid. He's probably young enough to be either being my nephew or my little brother because he's awesome as heck. Really cool little kid. I think he's like 15 or 16 or something, but he's super awesome. Check his stuff out. Really awesome kid. Really cool ass kid. Little teenager's awesome. You know, if there were morons like him, more teenagers like, not morons like him, world would be a better place. I'm just saying. So, yeah, without further ado, let's begin. Feraligatr. And we're going to talk about this one before. He actually talked about two more, but it was about two Pokemon trainers, Wallace and Lysander, or Lysandre, if any people know who they are. Of course, one of them is the gym leader for the home region, and the other one ends up becoming the evil villain for Kalos region X and Y. So I don't really have to go into too much detail if you're a Pokemon fan like myself. So we're going to get into it really, really quick. I just want to show you the concept art for Feraligatr. A lot of you people know who he looks like because he's been around for like almost 20 years. Right after Kento came out. So basically you see here the concept art. I'm just focused on Feraligatr right now, not the old school. And this is the one I grew up with way back in the day. Some of you little kids may probably be too young to remember this, but I do. I remember like it was just, I think it was like 11, maybe 12 back in the day when this was out. The second gen. The first one, I was like 7 or 8 when that was out. Anyways, I'm sorry about that anyways all the time. Feraligatr sprite is actually green, tealish green back in the day. It was the original old school color for any people play gold and silver. But apparently, somewhere along the line after the Japanese edition came out about a year and a half, maybe 2 years later, when the English version and the European, North American version, whatever you want to call it, the English-speaking countries, pretty much, solid fact. We ended up getting the light blue version instead of the green teal version, which later on, from generation 3, 4, 5, and 6, he actually ended up being a shiny sprite, which was green instead of blue. Because nowadays, the regular Feraligatr is pretty much blue. As you can see here in this next picture, bam, there you go. He's green, but let's keep going to next. This was his modern day sprite all the way up to now, which is not his modern day sprite anymore. It's like 3D, 4D nowadays. But back then, it was definitely bluish sprite. Really, really awesome stuff. And I guess another thing that was different that he didn't have his fangs weren't as huge as he was, and his butt in the background in Generation 3 and 4, they changed it a lot. They definitely made it more bulgier, and I've seen a lot of meme jokes on there, so let's not get into that. So next up, we're here to talk about the second little fact and trivia, which shout out once again to JPR98. He's the one that originally came up with this video, so I'll put his link in the description box below if you want to check him out. Mega Sharpedo, which was not that long ago, was literally just last year, a couple months ago, if you really think about it. It's only been, what? We're in February going on March right now, so it's about January, February. About 3-4 months, give or take. Depends on when you're watching this video. If you see here the concept art, a lot of you people remember this, and some of you people may or may not remember if you're still subscribed to my channel. I was doing a crap ton of infos and a lot of leaks and lots of information, thoughts, views, and opinions. I was giving you a lot of my hard-working, honest opinions. I was giving most of you guys. And, you know, I was telling most of the truth when I was giving out all these information, what I think about these new Mega Evolutions and possible Mega Evolutions if you stuck with me long enough on this channel. And I did it the year even before last year, in 2013 with X and Y. I've been doing this since probably Black and White 2, a long-ass time, so excuse the language, sorry about that. A really long freaking time. But yeah, Mega Sharpedo, if you see here in the concept old school art, the ridges that he had here on the sides, all 6 of them, they ended up getting completely erased for some reason. I don't know what it was, maybe because Game Freak or Pokemon, maybe the Japanese mothers in Japan, they kind of disapprove of this main because it looks like a weapon or something like a sawed-off shotgun. So I guess they took those off because it was too dangerous for kids to understand that type of concept of weapons and killing someone, murdering someone, and taking someone's life. So they couldn't understand that concept very well because, you know, they're 8, 9, 10-year-old, 11-year-old little kids. They barely have nothing around the world except the internet around them. So that's probably the only thing that makes them smart. I'm not trying to, like, step on any toes here. Sorry about my younger subscribers that are watching. Not all of you guys are like that, I know. Some of you. But yeah, this concept never ended up getting shown in the time of day, unfortunately. We ended up just getting this Mega Sharpedo. And I remember in the beginning, I was extremely harsh on it last year when I first came out. I was a little bit of disapproval with this because it wasn't really that much done to it. Maybe, yeah, the only thing that was different was his nose and his teeth, and that was it. And the yellow stripes. And to this day, it's still, like, it's not very impressive compared to Cameron's Mega Evolution. It was a lot more better detail in that. And I still stand on it to this day. And that was only a couple months ago, but still not impressive to me. I'm sorry. That's just how I come off as. I don't kind of come off as a jerk or an a-hole or nothing. I'm just my own perception on the view. That's it. So coming in the final one, fact number 3. All right, let's go pause and go to next. Is this Poliwrath picture? I think somebody drew this, or it was the original one. Back in the old school days, and children that are probably under like 19 or 20, you're going to have to sit back and relax. Unless you already did your own research, this might not be nothing brand new to you, so you could just talk whenever the hell you feel like it. Now, Poliwrath. Let's talk about Poliwrath for a while. He was actually one of my least favorite water-type Pokemon, and it was funny because this is coming from a straight-out 90s nostalgic person himself. Me being born and raised, molded, shaped, and not trying to steal any quotes from Bane for the Dark Knight Rises, the whole Heath Ledger, Bruce Wayne, or what's his name? What the hell is the dude's name? I'm trying to remember his effing name. What was it? Wasn't Heath Ledger, it was the other dude that was Christian Bale, there we go. Not trying to steal any quotes from them, but, you know, I was raised into a lot of this stuff. But yeah, I never really saw any of these concept art styles. This was probably like 1994, 95, so I was literally almost a toddler stage around. I was about 5, 6 years old at the time. I didn't start remembering stuff till 7, so I had no idea what was going on in the world when this concept art came out, to be totally honest with you guys. But yeah, Poliwrath, he actually had the King's Rock. They showed him previously having it, and this is before the second generation, might I add, so this wasn't until 2000 later on, which was 6 years after 1994, so about 6 years later, that's when they finally made the King's Rock for Poliwrath's second evolution for the whole Poliwrath evolution chain, which was Politoed. I'm not going to get into the reason why I never really liked Poliwrath too much. It was kind of freakishly weird. It felt like it was a cousin or a defected clone of Machamp. That's how I always felt about Poliwrath. To be personally and perfectly honest, that's how it was for me. And what you see here is a little bit different. Compared to its other sides on its back, a lot of concept nowadays with Poliwrath, there's either lightish gray or gray-blue. It's a little bit of a bluish-gray type of thing. Ever since Generation 2, it's always been grayish-blue, all the way up to nowadays, as we're living in 2015 as I'm doing this video for you guys. So there's that, and it's the only difference was in Generation 1 and 2, like, it might have been blue in the front, but on its back sprite, it's still dark black, kind of like how Jinx, the whole controversy with Jinx, because they thought they were making fun of African-American women, being stereotypical to them in that race, which I'm not going to get into any deep concept with that. That's more my Criticism Guide 2009 channel, where I use a lot more cursing and profanity there. I'm not going to do it here like I used to back then, so that's a way off topic there. You can subscribe to that channel if you want to really know what my mind is about other races. Not on this channel. Try to keep it a little family-friendly now. I'm not keeping it R-rated like I used to. It's more PG, maybe PG-13 once in a while rated sometimes. Yeah, getting back to this concept, yeah. It's really weird how so many transitions and so many influences and just so many different forms, versions, and pretty much critiquing this. And what else? What's the word I'm looking for? The one that the Middle Eastern Arabic people use in India? What? Reincarnations, there we go, of Poliwrath that have been created over the years. It's just mind-boggling to even think about it. And another really cool fun fact and trivia that I actually heard from JPR90 himself. Once again, his video being down in the description box below. is he's actually more professional at it than I am, surprisingly enough, because little brat's younger than me. That's hilarious. But anyways, no offense to my younger subscribers, I'm just saying, just putting it out there. Let's see, with Poliwrath, the other thing that was really funny about him, he said in the anime series that he actually made only one final appearance when he was fighting with Charizard, and he had that big giant belt buckle championship. It might have been from Chuck's Poliwrath, way back in Gen 2. So this is going way back into the time machine. I'm just saying, just putting it out there. And he was fighting Charizard, and he had to fight for the title of the crown when Ash went up against Poliwrath. And I remember that very, very, like, distinctly. It's a little bit blurry. My memory's blurry, and it was like 2001, 2002. I don't even know. I think it was like Battle Conquest. That's when the anime was really good. Now I really don't like it too much. I think after Generation 3 and 4, that's like that's when Pokemon Game Freak started like slipping off. In the anime version. The game version's still awesome as hell. Same with the manga version. Of course, the TCG still remains to be the best of the best. I'm just saying. And that's it. So hopefully you like this video. See if I got anything else. And there was a drawing for DeviantArt. Shout out to the person that made that. None of these drawings and our concept arts belong to me. I should have said that earlier. So I'm just using it for solely and strictly examples. It's really, really awesome stuff. I actually learned a couple things from the kids. Shout out to JPR198 once more again. He's been liking and favoring all my stuff on Twitter. Follow all his stuff. I'll put all his links in the social media links down in the description box below. He's a really funny kid. Some of you people already know him already, so you probably don't need an introduction to tell me who he's all about. Like I do say, people, peace out once again. Bros, women, bronies, and pegasisters. We'll see you when I see you. You guys have a good day, have a good night, or if you're out around the world, don't drink, smoke weed at the same time. Don't drink the reckless. Keep it calm, keep it cool, keep it chill, keep it collective out there. Until then, that's done, guys. Peace out. Stay tuned. More videos coming soon. Random videos on this channel almost every single day. With that said, late and goodbye. I'm out of here. You guys take it easy. Stay safe. Be well. Be yourself. Be you. I'm out like sauerkraut, and I will talk to you guys soon, all right? Take care. Goodbye. I'm out of here, people, and look out for future content on this video. Take it easy and goodbye.